Listening. Probably the most important skill someone can have in communication. And listening, interestingly enough, is a part of the female job description, right? Mother's the listener. We expect the women at work to be listening to us, our problems. It's a key component in facilitating interpersonal relationships. Now, I've been a horse owner since I was 12, and I was listening to a book on tape by Monty Roberts, and he's describing the wild horse herd. And of course, you have the stallion leading the herd, and then he talks about his right-hand lieutenant, the alpha mare. And he began discussing how the mare listens, observes her environment with two ears. One ear surveys the environment for what? Predators, rattlesnakes, mountain lions, bears, and competing stallion herds. The second ear, hence the name split ear, is surveying the herd. She will police maybe that young renegade colt who's kicking down the old sick mare. She'll go over and kick the snot out of him. So she is working all the time with a split ear. I'm listening to this thinking, this is just how women listen. It's analogous to the split ear or the double ear that we observe that women do in their listening. Here's how a woman listens. Here are the two levels. One is she hears the transcript, the words. And at the same time, she listens with that second ear to the, what I call socio-emotional dimension, the feelings, the unspoken emotions. She is essentially reading between the lines. Wow, Sam's talking about that new CEO and how he has reservations about him. I think he's feeling a little insecure. Now, she won't articulate that, but she's hearing the words, the content, but she's making judgments, conclusions at the same time about what the speaker may be feeling, their relationship to the subject they're talking about. So she'll do both of those things at the same time. Let's contrast that to men. Men focus primarily on the content, the transcript, the words. He can almost repeat verbatim what someone has just said. So I have a great story that I love to share that captures the split ear phenomena that women use. My son was getting ready to start school. Kindergarten is half day. But then when you start first grade, it's all day. So I started saying to my son, you're going to be a big boy now. You get to go to school all day. And then I started getting inquiries and concerns like, Mom, will I be home before dark? Will I be home in time for dinner? Sure enough, first day of first grade arrives. We hear the pitter-patter of little feet way too early in the morning. He marches into the room, puts his hands on his hips. He says, I've decided I'm not going to first grade. With that, my husband leapt out of bed and said, Son, it's the law. Now, I sat there and thought, he said he's not going to school. Did I give that a lot of attention or energy? No. That was the transcript and the words. The split ear, the second ear, the socio-emotional ear. I heard my son's feelings. He's scared. He's got anxiety about this life passage. So women have an advantage in communication because we pay attention to those important parts of the message, not just what the person is saying.